Psalms and Proverbs for Friday, May 1st, 2020. Many names have a meaning and a purpose that are less arbitrary than we might think. Virtually all the names in the Bible have a distinct meaning. So too do the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. Psalm 119 is an acrostic of those 22 letters with 8 verses for each letter. Beith, second letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Beith is the second letter of the Hebrew alphabet, signifying the number 2. Beith is the first letter of the story of creation, starting the entire Torah and Bible. Beith represents the beginning of duality, with the one Creator bringing forth a created world, so that there can be both a giver, the Creator, and a receiver, the created world, for the Creator to bestow upon. This creates a dramatic leap from absolute oneness to the ability for there to be two. It also creates the possibility for all duality and opposites, yes and no, hot and cold, man and woman, up and down, etc. Beith's literal meaning and form denote a house, and it represents the universal concept of a container or vessel. Thus, the created world is meant to house within it the spiritual. The physical world is meant to be a place for the Creator's glory to manifest. The body is meant to contain the soul, allowing it to act in this world. The dual world actually contains within it the ultimate oneness, but concealed. The Beith is the tool, the source of all building, containing and then bringing forth all the other letters. Psalm 119, verses 9 through 16, New King James, Meditations on the excellencies of the Word of God. How can a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed according to your word. With my whole heart I have sought you. Oh, let me not wander from your commandments. Your word I have hidden in my heart, that I might not sin against you. Blessed are you, O Lord. Teach me your statutes. With my lips I have declared all the judgments of your mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of your testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate on your precepts and contemplate your ways. I will delight myself in your statutes. I will not forget your word. Proverbs 22, New King James, the value of a good name. A good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, loving favor rather than silver and gold. The rich and the poor have this in common: the Lord is maker of them all. A prudent man foresees evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Thorns and snares are in the way of the perverse, but he who guards his soul will be far from them. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old he will not depart from it. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. He who sows iniquity will reap sorrow, and the rod of his anger will fail. He who has a generous eye will be blessed, for he gives of his bread to the poor. Cast out the scoffer, and contention will leave. Yes, strife and reproach will cease. He who loves purity of heart has grace on his lips. The king will be his friend. The eyes of the Lord preserve knowledge, but he overthrows the words of the faithless. The lazy man says, there is a lion outside. I shall be slain in the streets. The mouth of an immoral woman is a deep pit. He who is abhorred by the Lord will fall there. Foolishness is bound up in the heart of a child. The rod of correction will drive it far from him. He who oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he who gives to the rich will surely come to poverty. Sayings of the wise. Incline your ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply your heart to my knowledge. For it is a pleasant thing if you keep them within you. Let them all be fixed upon your lips, so that your trust may be in the Lord. I have instructed you today, even you. Have I not written to you excellent things of counsels and knowledge, that I may make you know the certainty of the words of truth, that you may answer words of truth to those who send to you? Do not rob the poor because he is poor, nor oppress the afflicted at the gate. For the Lord will plead their cause and plunder the soul of those who plunder them. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man do not go, lest you learn his ways and set a snare for your soul. Do not be one of those who shakes hands in a pledge, one of those who is surety for debts. If you have nothing with which to pay, why should he take away your bed from under you? Do not remove the ancient landmark which your fathers have set. Do you see a man who excels in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before unknown men. All right, and the links are there if you'd like to check that out. So give it a thumbs up and click subscribe, and then leave a question, comments, prayer request. Love to hear from you. So have a good day. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.